I'm sorry if it's loud. I have my fan in the background. It's it's probably some ADHD thing. I just need background noise, but if it's annoying, I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know why I'm recording this. I just sat down and thought to myself, like, better talking to a camera than talking to yourself, I guess. I don't know. I say that a lot. I don't know. Because I genuinely don't know. I don't know shit anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I have a psychiatrist, something like that, that I'm gonna talk to tomorrow. I don't know how many times I've been there at this point. It's probably maybe 30, I don't know, 30, 40 times or something. It isn't helping. I just can't fucking do this anymore. I sit in my room all day doing nothing except for making music, I guess, and applying for the 5 billionth job, but not much else. I play video games, of course, but fucking hell, even that is losing its effect. I'm at a point in my life where I just feel like I am wasting away into a ball of nothing. And I don't feel like anyone is really listening. With the exception of my contact person, I guess. But I don't know, even her. I'm just so tired of this fucking singularity of just loathe bullshit of fucking loneliness just weighing on you constantly every single fucking day. I go to sleep, or I try to at least. It's currently, well, almost 2 a.m. I try to go to sleep. I am not tired, can't fall asleep. Then the health anxiety kicks in. I always, every single fucking day. But at least when I go to sleep, I can just turn my brain off. I can go into my music, just listen to whatever, or audiobooks. That's a great escape too. especially audiobooks. If it's like the, I don't know, a couple of years ago when I had the worst period, well, one of the worst at least, extreme health anxiety. I was 17 at the time, I think, and I got extreme health anxiety, several panic attacks, and like the only time of the day that I was looking forward to was nighttime, so I can go to bed, press play to my audiobook, and fall the fuck to sleep whilst listening to it. That was the only thing I was looking forward to in the entire day for like a whole year. I don't really know where the health anxiety came from. Pretty much out of nowhere. It's probably my iron deficiency spiked again. It hasn't gone as low as it is right now since I was 6 years old, but that's irrelevant. Not really though. My iron deficiency at the time, it really brought out some other bullshit health things that I knew could be. I'm a hypochondriac, so yeah, you get the point. So at that time, I got these symptoms for like other diseases and shit I was fearing a lot at the time, and I still do. So I went full panic mode because I didn't know why it felt like this, why I was experiencing this shit. So I went to see doctors. They told me nothing is wrong with me, but my brain didn't believe it. It still was on fight or flight mode. I swear it was like a full year straight. I was just constantly in panic mode. Just didn't know if I was gonna die in the next fucking second or so. But then it went away. Well, kind of went away. It got pretty much diminished. And you know why? Because I stopped giving a fuck. I don't even remember when, but a couple of years ago I just completely gave up. All my energy reserves fucked off to some fairy tale land somewhere up here. I don't know where. I can't reach it. I almost never smile. I'm never happy anymore. I barely even remember what it is like to be genuinely happy. I don't think I do. Well, I fantasize about it, but that's about it. I lost the thread again. Goddamn ADHD. Yeah, I stopped caring because my anxiety pretty much just got overwritten by my depression that I've already been struggling with since I was like 11 or 12, something like that. And it just overwrote basically all of my anxiety into, okay, I don't care about this life anymore. Oh, that's probably loud. Sorry. I've taken off all of my rings right now. I took a bath yesterday just to try to comfort myself a little bit. I haven't done the effort to put them on again. I'm sorry if I'm just really fucking not physically tired. Like, I should go to bed, but I'm not doing it, and I'm also hungry since I've eaten like one plate of pasta today. I'm surprised I even did that. Most days I either eat nothing or a piece of candy, and then I wonder why I feel like shit. I just can't do this shit anymore. I don't know if you understand the type of loneliness I'm trying to paint a picture of here. Like, it is something I cannot explain. It's something you don't understand it if you haven't felt it yourself. And it doesn't matter how many people I talk to or try to talk to me, trying to cut through to my feelings, and like I'm very open. I'm a very open person. I can talk about almost anything with almost anyone, but it just doesn't matter. Whoever I talk to, I feel like a fucking alien. I never, not for 1 second, feel a part of my own species, and it is fucking killing me. I can feel it. Every single night I go to sleep thinking, do I even bother waking up? Why would I? What the fuck do I have looking forward to? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so fucking tired. I don't even know why I'm recording this. I don't know why you're watching this. If you are, that's probably the most depressing shit you've ever watched. Or if you, whatever, you know what I mean. I can't cry anymore. It doesn't work. I feel like I have to all the time, but I just can't. Not even on my night walks. Like, you can't force it. Just, I don't know why I can't. It's like there's just some block of shit. It's constipating my brain. That just won't. My previous Yap session, I explained a lot of the back bullshit. I'm autistic and I have ADHD, so that's very funny. Yeah, I love having two disorders that's constantly waging war against each other. That's really fun. I really love that. I honestly don't know how much more of this bullshit I can take. I've applied for jobs now for over a year. I haven't gotten one interview. I feel like waste of matter every single day. But for the work I do, I just get no attention from. Recently, like a few weeks ago, one of my favorite artists actually acknowledged my music, and I was like, I almost passed out when I saw it. Cause like, wow, finally someone is actually, recognizing my work and seeing it. I don't know, it felt quite surreal. But anyway, like, Sure, I got some more listeners, but I I make so much. I pour my soul into the music I write, because it's the only way I can channel my pain I get. Oh, fuck, it sounds cringe as hell, but I channel it through my instruments, and it somehow makes it a bit easier, but that shit it's not enough. What the fuck is enough? I don't know. I don't want to do this life on solo mode anymore. I don't think I can. Because if this is what I have to do for I don't know how long, doesn't matter how long, I don't want to do it. I don't see a life worth looking forward to or living for. I didn't ask to be put here. I just spawned into this nonsense rock of just complete chaos wherever you just look. I didn't ask for this shit. And those damn Epstein files didn't help either. As if you could lose more hope for humanity. Our species is not worth living. We don't deserve life. We are but a mere parasite on a walk that spawned us into from nothingness just because our environment allows it. How foolish it is of us to think that we are in any way deserving of a future when we behave like we do. What is the point? That's a question I get sometimes. People ask me. I just say there is none. There is no point. There is no set specific meaning to life. There's only what you say. For me, the only meaning with life that I can see is death, because it makes the time we have here finite, and what we do with it valuable, but keyword, what you do with it. What am I doing with it? I don't know. Purpose is another thing. It's not the same thing, at least not in my mind. Purpose is something you have to find yourself. Create, if you will. Discover. Like, it is something you have to chase after and dig up yourself. Like, that's the only purpose with life. Because there is nothing else. And if you believe that there is some god or something, that's good for you. I don't, and I will never. I find it extremely illogical. But you do you. I honestly don't even care anymore. Is it so much to ask to just be happy? Why can't I be happy? What am I doing wrong? I didn't ask to be built like this in my head. I didn't ask to be weird and different. I just am, and the world doesn't like it. And a lot of people doesn't like it either. But That's the thing. The people I don't mind because I can just ignore them. It's when it comes to the world that I live in, and it refuses to accept my existence. Why should I even bother? My my mom has told me a couple times that I thought when she said it, it sounded like the most cringiest shit I've ever heard. I still think it does, and I barely even want to say it. I don't want to say it. It sounds stupid. Whatever. Like she told me a couple times that I am too pure for this world, and I'm just like, no, man. I'm just a guy who lives in my room and just doesn't like decide to see everything through a rose tinted glass. I like to say I'm a realist, and I think I'm pretty much I'm pretty sure I'm too much of a realist, and that's probably why I feel like I do. Because I focus on the negative stuff. And the media does too, and then your whole life is just full of despair, and nothing feels valuable. Except for the small things, but you don't take part in the small things. No, you can only view them from a distance and maybe get the chance to just make up a fantasy world where you can experience those small things too. Yeah, I'm speaking in riddles, but maybe you understand what I'm talking about. Is the fan loud? Maybe. I need it. I just need it. I can't sleep without it. I need my fan in the background. My biggest fan. Yeah. I have my owl here. God damn it. This is Olof. He is cool. Why am I showing you Olof? I don't know. I felt like it. I gave him a hat because it's winter time. He's made out of volcanic rock, and that is cool. I have a lava lamp there too, but the lamp itself is fucked. Because, I don't know, I put it in the wrong way or something. It died after like one day. Back to being depressed. Yippee! I don't know, man. I almost cried today. I don't know why. Just randomly, a bunch of feelings just came out of fucking nowhere, and I almost did, but for some reason I just couldn't let it out. I could feel it like banging and throwing itself on my door, but yeah, something would just not let it open. I don't know what the fuck it is. My therapist says it too. Well, it's not my therapist. That's what I call it anyway. He doesn't know. I mean, how the fuck should he know? He can't see in my mind. I can't even see in my mind all the time. Oh no. Sometimes I just stare out in nothing and then just let my billions of thoughts that rages through my cranium at 500 kilometers an hour every single millisecond just go through. And I'm not the kind of person who traps their thoughts inside their head and doesn't let them come out or ignores them or shoves them down. I don't. I acknowledge them and I see them. Honestly, it might just make it worse. At least in my experience. The hell? I have a bunch of baby hair, short hair. I don't know, in my forehead. I also have a hairline of a fucking thing. I don't know. You can fit an entire fucking airport in here, on here, whatever. And yeah, as you know, it is, well, currently it's the 13th, but you might be watching this when it's the 14th, and everyone knows what happens the 14th. It's either one of the happiest days of the year or it's one of the worst ones. For me, it's neither, it's just another day. But it is, yeah, it's probably worse. Especially when you have a brother that is constantly being around his and having to see them and be around them, because I live at home with my brother and his girlfriend is pretty much always over, and having to see them being together is both like, I find it extremely wholesome and cute, but at the same time everything I feel just gets pulled up to max. All my negative emotions just races through the roof whenever I see them two together, and it makes me feel terrible because I don't want to feel like that. I want to be just happy for them, but I can't, because my mind is just, it craves connection. And when I see my brother having completed the only thing I've sought out to do since I was 13, it's just destroying, having to watch them and not being able to feel something like that for myself. And now when it turns to the 14th, I know a bunch of you feel the same, but I can't do anything about it. I don't go to any school at the moment. I'm trying to get a job. I fucking can't, because I don't know, they don't like me or something. I don't know, I'm just not good enough. I got some bullshit from Sims here. I don't care. I'm not gonna buy your stupid DLC for a fortune. Whatever. It's just another day, I guess. It's not really that different. It's just the whole fucking world being happy. At least it's snowy here now. A bunch of snow even. Which is one of the things that I always look forward to in winter time. Winter is my favorite time of the year. I love winter. Everything just feels so cozy. I think I said that in the previous Yap session too. But here in I live in the I live in the more southern parts of Sweden, and considering all the climate change and that kind of trash, like, we don't always get a bunch of snow down here, but this year, holy shit, man, so much snow, so much snow. I haven't seen this kind of snow down here in a long time. I got stuck when I was trying just to get from my local, like, convenience store, and I got stuck with the car just trying to get down there, and oh fuck, I was going to get a package, something I had ordered. That's irrelevant. No, it's not. I have to yap about it. It was I collect airsoft replicas of firearms to stim with. I stim with them because I have autism and I like reloading guns. Here's one of them. Oh. 1911. I like this one. It's cool. You know? It's the standard one. I really like it. I often just sit here and reload when I don't have anything else better to do. Yeah. That is my rings. It's probably very loud. I should go to sleep, yet I don't. Maybe I will. I don't know. Because the thing is with sleep, it's really hard to do. I have to lie in bed for like an hour before I fall asleep, most days at least. And when I eventually do sleep, it is one of the best things in the entire universe. Like dreaming, my dreams are weird, like very weird, because I'm always aware of that I am dreaming when I am dreaming. It's always been very weird to me. I haven't always felt like that. Majority of my life I didn't, but it's later years I have, for some reason, every single time I dream, I know that I am dreaming. And I constantly think to myself, hey, okay, I know I'm dreaming, so I have control over this in some weird way. And the funny thing is, I don't really have full control of the shit that I'm dreaming about. I try to. A lot of the cases I try to control what the fuck's happening, but a lot of the cases I can't, even though I know I am dreaming. It's a bit weird. I don't know, I've said it to a couple people before. It's not really something I often talk about. I figured it's hearing about people's dreams is like, you know, one of the most boring things you could hear, so that's probably why. But yeah, since this is my Yap session, you don't get to have a word. No, it's I decide. This is my Yap session. But yeah, when I dream, it's like the one time of the day where I feel like I can just escape reality into something different, a place where I can feel comfortable, because I never have nightmares. I don't know why it has been so long. I can't even remember my last nightmare. It is like 9 years ago or some shit at this point. Maybe not. I don't know, but I just don't really have nightmares anymore. My dreams are often, they're either extremely interesting, like this, I actually have a story in my head and I can see a lot of details for some reason. I'm very creative, so of course my mind comes up with a bunch of bullshit even when I sleep. But it's either that or they're extremely chaotic and make absolutely no sense. It's like one or the other. There's no middle ground. That's actually what I am currently writing my third album about. I'm writing the songs for it as kind of metaphors for my dreams, like audible illustrations of how it feels to, you know, escape somewhere else for a while. It's similar to you. I'm talking like I'm the only one in the world who dreams, but it's very similar to escaping into a very good show or something that you really like. No shit, basically. But yeah. I don't know. It is what the album will be about mostly. It's instrumental. So, as I've said before, I speak through my instruments most of the time, because it's easier to explain feelings through notes and rhythms, melodical progressions than mere words, at least to me. Yeah. That is what it will be about, at least. I think I'll go to sleep soon. But the thing, like, the worst part of the day, the absolute worst part of every single day is having to wake up from it. Because often in my dreams, that's also a thing. Quite often I have reoccurring dreams. And there's always, not always, but a lot of the time there is a girl without a face that when I'm feeling especially down or felt like shit whenever I try to sleep, she is there in my dreams and on different ways comforting me. It is really weird how my brain does it, but it's always the same person, and I don't know how really I know. I just know it's the same person, but I can't see their face. They don't have a face, really. But having to wake up from those dreams is the worst fucking feeling ever. Because both it's morning time and I have to get up from the bed, and most of all, I have to leave my realm. My world, like, and sometimes also when I don't realize I'm dreaming and think to myself, this is real, I've finally experienced something that I never thought I would, and then hearing that fucking alarm and realizing it was all bullshit. None of that what I just got through was real. It happens often. Not very often, but it happens from time to time. And it's always devastating. The feeling when I wake up and realize this person doesn't exist. Maybe you've encountered something similar, or maybe I'm just retarded or something. Mentally ill dumbass. I don't know. I just want this shit to end. And if some things doesn't change soon, I might just change it myself. I don't want to do this anymore. No. I just wanted to yap a little. This is my second yap session. If you've watched thus far, I mean, as I said in the previous one, what the hell are you doing with your time? You should be doing something else. Watching a 20-year-old have a fucking mental breakdown. But yeah, thank you for watching, I guess. And I'll see. I don't know. I'll see whoever watches in the next thing I upload.